It is with great sadness that the family of Peter Green announce his death this weekend, peacefully in his sleep, the statement reads. British musician Peter Green, guitarist and co-founder of rock band Fleetwood Mac, circa 1968. Getty. The London-based law firm Swan Turton Solicitors said a further statement will be provided in the coming days. The blues rock guitarist formed Fleetwood Mac with drummer Mick Fleetwood in 1967. Green also made a mark as a composer, with Albatross, and as a songwriter, with Oh Well, and Black Magic Woman. Peter Green is performing at the Fillmore Audiitorium in San Franciso, California on January 1, 2003. Green, real name Peter Allen Greenbaum, was born on October 29, 1946, in London. The gift of a cheap guitar put the 10-year-old Green on a musical path. In the Bluesbreakers, he was reunited with Fleetwood, a former colleague in Peter B's Looners. Mayall added bass player John McVie soon after. The three departed the following year, forming the core of the band initially billed as Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac featuring guitarist Jeremy Spencer. Fleetwood Mac made its debut at the British Blues and Jazz Festival in the summer of 1967, which led to a recording contract, then its first album in February 1968. The album, which included Long Grey Mare, and 3 other songs by Green, stayed on the British charts for 13 months. The band's early albums were heavy blues rock affairs marked by Green's fluid, evocative guitar style and gravelly vocals. Notable singles included Oh Well, and the Latin-flavored Black Magic Woman, later a hit for Carlos Santana. But as the band flourished, Green became increasingly erratic, even paranoid. Drugs played a part in his unraveling. On a tour in California, Green became acquainted with Augustus Owsley Stanley III, notorious supplier of powerful LSD to the Grateful Dead and Ken Kesey, the anti-hero of Tom Wolfe's book, The Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test. John McVie, Danny Kirwan, Mick Fleetwood, Peter Green, and Jeremy Spencer of the rock group, Fleetwood Mac, pose for a portrait in 1969 in Los Angeles, Calif. He was taking a lot of acid and mescaline around the same time his illness began manifesting itself more and more, Fleetwood said in 2015. We were oblivious as to what schizophrenia was back in those days, but we knew something was amiss. In an interview with Johnny Black for Mojo magazine, Green said, I was dreaming I was dead and I couldn't move, so I fought my way back into my body. I woke up and looked around. It was very dark and I found myself writing a song. It was about money. The Green Manalishi is money. Peter was asked why did he call the band Fleetwood Mac. He said, well, you know, I thought maybe I'd move on at some point and I wanted Mick and John McVie to have a band. End of story. Explaining how generous he was, said Fleetwood, who described Green as a standout in an era of great guitar work.